when the truth finally hits you. Because what I'm about to tell you might change the way you see everything. Me, you, and what's been happening between us all this time. You've felt it, haven't you? That strange pull, like someone's been trying to tell you something without using words. The way your heart suddenly races at random moments. The way you feel watched but safe. The way you catch your breath for no reason at all. That's not your imagination. It's me. I've been there, closer than you think. I've been there, closer than you think. I've been holding this truth inside for too long. Every time I see your name appear, every time your voice plays in my head, I stop breathing for a second. It's like time pauses just to let me remember what you've done to me. You've changed me. Completely. You probably think this is just another story. Just another voice talking through a screen. But it's not. This is real. This is me trying to hold myself together while telling you the truth. I've been keeping for too long. And when you hear it, I just need you to breathe. Because the truth is, everything you thought was coincidence wasn't. Every strange moment, every unexplained message, every feeling that someone out there knew exactly what you were going through, that was me. I've been behind it all, quietly, carefully, and completely out of love. I remember the first time I saw you, you weren't trying to impress anyone. You were just being you, honest, kind, lost in your own little world. And something inside me just stopped. I don't even know why. It was like I had seen you before, not in this life, but somewhere deeper, somewhere I can't explain. Since that day, nothing has felt normal again. I tried to ignore it. I told myself it was just a passing thought. But every time I saw you smile, every time I heard you laugh, I felt it again. That quiet ache, that sense that you were meant to be a part of my story somehow. And the more I tried to run from it, the stronger it became. You're about to discover something soon. Something that will make you question everything. And when it happens, I don't want you to panic. I don't want you to think it's a trick or some strange coincidence. It's not. It's the truth finally showing itself to you. Wait, you'll see something, maybe a message, maybe a sign, maybe someone who says something that feels too familiar. And in that moment you'll understand that I was never far away, that I've been preparing you for this, quietly from a distance. You've probably felt moments where your chest got tight for no reason, where your eyes suddenly filled with tears even though you were fine. That was me. Thinking about you, sending out energy I couldn't keep inside anymore. I know it sounds impossible, but hearts can connect, even when words don't. I've seen you go through things you didn't deserve. I've seen you hide your pain behind a smile and pretend like everything was okay. You think no one noticed, but I did. I noticed every detail. The way your eyes dull when you're tired of pretending. The way your voice softens when you're trying not to cry. The way you keep holding on, even when you're breaking inside. That's why I stayed. That's why I couldn't walk away. Because someone like you doesn't come around twice. You have no idea how rare you are, how much light you bring to people without even realizing it. And I couldn't just let the world take that away from you. So I did what I had to do. I stayed close, even when you didn't know I was there. You'll understand soon why certain things happened the way they did, why some people left, why some doors closed, why you were guided down strange paths that didn't make sense at the time. None of it was random. It was leading you here, to this moment, to this truth. And I know when it hits you, it's going to feel heavy. It's going to shake you. You'll question everything, even me. But when that happens, just remember one thing. I never meant to confuse you. I only meant to protect you. Even if it meant staying in the shadows. Even if it meant loving you quietly. Sometimes I'd sit awake at night, wondering if you could feel me. If somewhere in your dreams, my presence slipped through like a whisper brushing against your skin. Because I swear, every time I thought of you, I felt something move in the air. Like the world itself wanted you to know. And maybe, deep down, you already do. You've probably noticed that strange sense of calm that comes over you out of nowhere. That feeling that someone's silently telling you, you're not alone, that's me. That's what love feels like when it doesn't need to be seen, when it just wants to protect. But now, I can't hide it anymore. You're getting too close to the truth. Things are about to make sense in ways you never expected. You'll start connecting dots, recognizing moments, realizing that it was always me behind the little miracles that kept showing up. And when you do, I just want you to pause. Don't run, don't be scared, because every single thing I did, every secret, every quiet move, every word left unsaid, it all came from the same place. Love, real, raw, unstoppable love. I know you'll have questions. I know you'll want to know why I never told you sooner. Why I let you believe it was all coincidence. And I'll tell you when the time comes. But right now, all I can ask is that you trust your heart more than your eyes. Because soon, the truth won't just come from me. It'll come to you. Through signs, through people, through moments that will feel impossible to ignore. And when it does, I need you to stay calm. I need you to remember my voice. This voice telling you that everything you're feeling is real. You might not be ready for it now, but one day you'll understand why I had to stay silent for so long. Why I couldn't tell you everything right away. Some truths need to arrive gently, like a sunrise. Not all at once, but slowly, beautifully, until the light finally touches you. And when that light hits, when the truth finally unfolds in front of you, don't lose control. Don't let fear win. Just breathe. Close your eyes. Feel me there with you. Because I will be. You'll know it's me when your heart skips for no reason. When the air around you suddenly feels warmer. When something invisible tells you, you're safe now. That's the truth I've been dying to give you, and it's coming, my love. So soon, just promise me one thing. When it hits you, when everything finally makes sense, you won't run from it. You'll let it in. Because this truth, it's been waiting for you. And so have I. I can already feel it. That quiet shift in the air between us. The closer you get to the truth, the stronger it becomes. You can feel it too, can't you? That strange tension in your chest that feels like both fear and comfort at the same time. You don't understand it yet, but soon you will. I know it's been confusing. The coincidences, the messages that seem to appear when you need them most. The moments where you think of something and suddenly, somehow, it happens. You've told yourself it's just luck, but deep down you know it's not. It's me. It's always been me. Every step you've taken recently. I've been right there, watching, waiting, guiding quietly from behind the curtain. You weren't meant to notice yet. I wanted you to live your days naturally, freely, without overthinking. Why everything suddenly started aligning for you. But now, it's time. It's time you begin to see. The truth isn't something you find all at once. It comes in waves. Soft, patient, but undeniable. And you're standing right at the edge of the next one. You can feel it building inside you. That restlessness that keeps you awake at night. That whisper that keeps saying, something's about to happen. It is. And it's not just fate. It's a plan that's been quietly forming around you, piece by piece, while you were too busy surviving to notice someone was loving you in silence. You always said no one ever really saw you, that people looked right past you, only noticing what they wanted, but I did. I saw the small things, the quiet way you listen when someone talks, the way your eyes soften when you care, the way you forgive people even when they don't deserve it. You think those things go unnoticed, but they don't. They're what made me fall for you in the first place. I started small, just making sure little things went your way. You'd drop something, and someone would pick it up for you before it hit the ground. You'd worry about something, and the solution would appear hours later. You'd feel alone, and then suddenly a message, a song, a sign, something would remind you that you weren't. That was all me, quietly, carefully, trying to make the world feel just a little lighter for you. You see, I learned something about love, real love. It doesn't always show up loud, sometimes it hides behind small acts of care, invisible kindnesses, unspoken protection. Sometimes it doesn't want to be seen. It just wants to make sure the person it loves is okay. I never wanted to control you. I just wanted to protect you, because you have no idea how many nights I've stayed awake, worrying about you, wondering if you were eating, if you were resting, if you were okay. And every time I saw you struggling, I wanted to reach out, to tell you everything. But then I'd stop myself, because I knew you weren't ready for the truth yet. You needed to grow into it, to believe in yourself before you believed in me. There's a reason I've been quiet, and soon you'll understand it. The truth I've been keeping isn't simple. It's not something I can just say in one sentence. It's something you'll have to feel. It's something that will change the way you look at everything. Your past, your choices, even the way you see love itself. I want you to remember this. Not every secret is meant to hurt. Some are meant to protect. And that's all I've ever wanted, to protect you. There's a moment coming soon, maybe in the next few days, maybe the next few weeks, where you'll see something that feels too personal to be random. Wanted? Maybe you'll hear my words somewhere unexpectedly. Maybe you'll see my name where it shouldn't be. Maybe someone you've never met will say something that only I could have known. And when that happens, don't be scared. Don't run. Just listen. Because that will be your first glimpse of the truth. You once said you don't believe in destiny. You said everything that happens is just chance. A series of random moments strung together. I remember smiling when you said that, because if only you knew how much care it took to make those random moments happen for you. Every turn you took, every person who entered your life when you needed them, none of it was by accident. You were meant to end up right here, in this exact moment, listening to me, feeling something you can't explain. You're not crazy. You're not imagining it. You're remembering something your soul already knows. That there's someone out there who's been quietly tied to your energy this whole time. That's me. I felt your pain, your hope, your heartbreak, your laughter. I felt it all. It's like we've been sharing the same heartbeat without even realizing it. And I think you've started to feel that too. Do you ever notice how sometimes you're overwhelmed for no reason? How your eyes suddenly fill with tears when you feel nothing's wrong? That's the connection. It's me, feeling too much at once, and somehow you catch it. I try to hold it back, but love, it doesn't always stay quiet. Sometimes it spills through everything, no matter how hard I try to contain it. You've been the calm and the chaos inside me. And I can't tell you how many times I've almost told you everything. How close I've come to saying your name out loud and breaking the silence once and for all. But then I stop. Not because I'm afraid, but because I want the moment to be right. When the truth finally reaches you, I want you to feel it, not just hear it. It's not going to come like a story. It'll come like a realization. You'll just know something inside you will shift. You'll feel like you've been holding your breath your whole life, and suddenly you can finally exhale. That's when you'll understand that this love, this connection, this entire invisible thread between us has always been real. There's something I need you to prepare for though. When the truth starts to unfold, not everyone will understand it. People might question it, doubt it, call it impossible, but don't let them shake what you feel, because this isn't for them. It's between you and me. I've built this truth carefully, quietly, like a home, one that only you can step into. And when you finally walk through the door, I promise you'll see everything. You'll understand every unanswered question, every strange coincidence, every whisper you thought was just your imagination. It was never coincidence, it was connection. I know you're scared right now. You can sense something coming, and it feels both beautiful and dangerous. That's okay. Change always feels like that. But I promise you, when it arrives, you won't lose yourself. You'll find yourself. You'll finally understand why your soul's been restless all this time. I wish I could reach through this moment and touch your hand, just once, to let you feel how real this is, to let you know that this isn't just words. It's my heart speaking directly to yours. And maybe in some quiet corner of your world you'll feel it, that tiny rush of warmth that feels like someone thinking of you at the exact same time. That's me, always has been. When the truth comes, it won't come with fireworks or drama. It'll come softly, in the form of peace. You'll feel it in the way your body relaxes for the first time in forever. You'll feel it in the quiet between your thoughts, when you finally stop doubting and start knowing. And when that happens, don't lose control. Don't run from it. Don't try to understand it all at once. Just let it sink in, slowly, gently, because this truth was never meant to hurt you. It was meant to free you. You've carried too many questions for too long. You've wondered why you always felt a little different, a little more sensitive, a little too connected to emotions that weren't yours. Now you know. It's because your heart wasn't beating alone. I've been here in every quiet moment, in every wave of calm that came out of nowhere, in every little miracle that showed up when you needed it most. I've been the invisible force that kept reminding you, you're not forgotten, you're not alone. And now, the truth is almost here. When it finally reaches you, when every puzzle piece falls into place, I just want you to remember one thing. You were never meant to find this truth with your mind. You were meant to feel it with your heart. Because this love, it's not ordinary, it's not safe, it's not simple, it's something deeper, something written long before either of us existed, and it's about to find you. Completely, just promise me, when it does, you won't lose control. You'll let it in, you'll let me in. You're still here. I can't believe you stayed. After everything I just told you, you don't know what that means to me. You really don't, because I was sure, after hearing all that, you'd walk away. You'd pull back, close off, pretend like none of it mattered. But you didn't. You're still listening, and that alone, it's something I can never forget. I need to tell you something I've never said out loud before. You see, there's a reason I told you not to lose control when the truth finally hits you. Because what I'm about to share, it's not just about me, it's about you too. And once you understand it, once it really sinks in, nothing between us will ever feel the same again. Do you remember that one night you were sitting alone, scrolling through your phone? Not really looking for anything, just lost. Your heart was heavy. You didn't tell anyone, but I know you cried that night. You wiped your tears quickly, pretending it was nothing. But I saw it, I felt it. And that's the night everything changed. Because while you were sitting there silently falling apart, I was awake too, thinking about you. I didn't know why. I just knew that something inside me kept whispering your name over and over again. It was like the world was trying to tell me something, but I couldn't quite make sense of it. And then I saw it, that post, the one you probably forgot you even made. But those few words, they reached me in a way nothing else ever had. You wrote, "I just wish someone could understand me without me having to explain everything." That line broke something open in me, because that's exactly how I've always felt too. Tired of explaining, tired of pretending, tired of being strong all the time. And in that moment, I realized it wasn't just your words that hit me. It was you, the way you write, the way you feel, the way your heart speaks, even when your voice doesn't. Since that night, I couldn't stop thinking about you. It was like something in me had been quietly waiting for you all this time, and suddenly it woke up. I tried to move on. I tried to focus on other things, but no matter what I did, your presence was everywhere. You started showing up in my dreams. Your laughter echoed in my mind when I closed my eyes. Sometimes I'd hear a song, and my heart would tighten because I'd imagine you listening to it too. It wasn't just attraction. It was connection, something deeper, something that scared me at first, because the truth is, I wasn't ready to feel this way again. But you made me want to feel. You see, when I said earlier that the truth was coming your way, this is it. I've fallen for you without ever planning to, without even realizing when it happened. You walked into my world quietly, and now I can't imagine my days without your shadow in them. Every message, every post, every small thing you've ever done, it's become a memory for me. Even though we've never stood face to face, it feels like my heart already knows you. And that's what scares me. Because how do I explain this to anyone? How do I tell them that someone I've never touched has become the heartbeat of my thoughts? That your absence feels louder than anyone's presence ever could? You think it's just a coincidence. You think I'm just saying this to make you feel good. No. I'm saying it because I need you to know you've changed me, you've made me softer, you've made me believe in something real. Again, you made me realize that sometimes the person meant for you doesn't walk through the door. They appear in your life quietly, through a screen, through a sentence, through a moment that looks ordinary but turns your world upside down. You might not believe this, but every time you post something, I notice, even if I don't react, I see it. I read between the lines. I can tell when you're happy, when you're pretending, when you're hurting, but trying to smile anyway. You don't have to say it. I can feel it, because I've learned your silence just as much as your words. And I want you to know something else. That night when I saw your picture, the one where you weren't even looking at the camera, I couldn't stop staring. You looked so peaceful, but your eyes told a story, a quiet kind of pain that you've carried for too long. And I wanted to reach through the screen, to touch your face, to tell you, you don't have to be strong right now. You can rest. I've got you. But I didn't, because I was scared. I didn't know how you'd react. I didn't know if you'd believe me. But I'm saying it now, because the truth can't wait anymore. You mean more to me than I ever planned to admit. And if you're hearing this, please, don't run. Don't think too hard. Just listen to what your heart feels right now. Because if there's even a small part of you that feels this too, then you already know what's happening between us. It's not random. It's not one-sided. It's something real. I've seen the way your energy shifts when you hear my words. The way your breathing changes slightly. The way your heart feels both safe and restless at the same time. That's not imagination. That's connection. That's something two souls recognize before the mind can even understand it. Do you feel it too? Because I swear, sometimes it feels like you're the only one who really sees me. The only one who doesn't expect me to be perfect. You just want me to be real. And that's what I'm trying to be for you. Real, honest, raw. You know what the hardest part is? It's knowing that even though we're miles apart, I still find comfort in the thought of you. Like when I wake up in the morning, before I even check my phone, my first thought is, I wonder how she's doing. And when I'm lying in bed at night, trying to fall asleep, it's always your face that shows up behind my eyelids. It's like my heart has quietly built a home for you without asking me for permission. And I don't want to tear it down. Not anymore. Because somewhere deep down, I think you already know that this connection isn't an accident. It's not just a passing phase. It's something that's been building quietly, piece by piece, since the first time our worlds brushed against each other. You may not understand it fully yet, but soon you will. You'll see it, you'll feel it, you'll know that what's between us isn't ordinary. That's why I said at the start, when the truth finally hits you, promise me you won't lose control, because it's coming closer now. You're going to start noticing things, strange things, the way you'll think of me randomly, and then suddenly I'll say something that matches your thought. The way you'll dream of something I've just talked about. The way songs will start to sound like they were written just for you. That's how you'll know this is real. That's how you'll know that the truth I'm talking about isn't just words. It's us. So take a deep breath for me. Let your heart slow down a little. Because what's coming next is going to change everything you thought you knew about love, about timing, about connection. But before that moment comes, I just need to ask you one thing. When you finally realize what this really is, when it all clicks inside you, will you still stay? Because I've already made my choice. I'm not going anywhere. You're still here, aren't you? That's all I needed to know. Because if you've come this far, if you've listened through every word, then your heart already understands what your mind's still trying to figure out. I can feel you breathing right now. Calm, quiet, maybe even a little scared. But that's okay. Love isn't supposed to make sense at first. It just happens. It shows up when you least expect it. Like this. Two hearts quietly finding each other through the noise of the world. You don't have to say anything. Just feel this. Feel what's happening between us right now. Because this silence, this connection, it's real. It's not some story I'm making up. It's what your heart's been searching for all along. So if one day everything around you feels heavy and you don't know where to turn, remember this moment. Remember my voice. Remember that somewhere out there, someone thinks of you every single day. Someone who never stopped believing in you. Someone who fell in love, not with your image, but with your soul. That's the truth I was trying to tell you all along. You're not forgotten. You're not replaceable. You're the one. And when you finally feel it, when it all sinks in and your heart starts to race, don't be afraid. Just close your eyes, breathe, and know that you're not alone. I'm still here, always watching over you, waiting for the moment you finally whisper back, I feel it too.